Hello everybody, welcome on into another brand new episode of Taste Test right here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus. I'm Sean. Every Wednesday and Saturday you can watch me try the weird, the wonderful, and the limited edition. Today we have some pesky Pringles. These have been out for a little bit. I'm not exactly sure how long, but the Pringles are one of the more consistently frustrating items to try and attain, especially when they release a bunch of new flavors at once, which they have this time around. I don't know why it is. It's not even like there are retailer exclusives that I feel are easier to come across than Pringles. For whatever reason, it takes a really long time to get there. If they release 3 flavors, you can find 2, but you can't ever find that third. It's just a big pain usually. But this time I got a little bit lucky. Maybe they've gotten a little better at making sure that that's more widely available. And I was able to find all 3 cans at Walmart, each for $2. I did check like a Fred Meyer, and I had checked another place previously, but I forget exactly what it was. So I have been kind of looking around. Maybe it was a Yolks or something like that. I have actually been looking around at multiple stores for these, and it just happened to be at Walmart. But when I found them, they weren't even in the Pringles section. They were around the corner near the Pringles section, but they weren't there. They were somewhere else. So even then, it was like, okay, well, great. We have 3 flavors to try today. We have Smokey Cheddar. We have Smokey Bacon. Can you see the theme here? And we have Smokey Mesquite BBQ. Oh gosh, this throat problem just continues. Sorry to all the people who were at Casper listening to me go. Sorry. Okay. Smokey Mesquite BBQ, Smokey Cheddar, and Smokey Bacon. We'll start with the Smokey Bacon. This is my least anticipated flavor. I don't typically like the meat, artificial meat flavor on the Pringles. The only one that's really been good has been the Doritos cheeseburger one. So we'll give this a try and see how it is. Maybe the smokiness adds a little bit of flavor to it that kind of helps it. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I choke on this chip. Who knows? Is this the last video that I ever make? No, it won't be. I'll continue. Yeah, there it is. It's bacony. I think the smoke flavor helps, but I still just, I don't know. It was a tough thing where I was thinking about how did I want to intro these? How did I want to talk about these leading up to actually trying them? And something I was thinking about in my head was, well, am I setting myself up for either significantly reduced expectations, or am I putting thoughts in my own head talking about how I don't love the flavor typically of their meat, artificial meat flavors and the Doritos and blah, blah, blah. And so I'm having a little bit of trouble with it. I think the smoke flavor helps. I don't love the bacon flavor, but I think it's better. But did I lower my own expectations to a funky point? That's kind of where I'm when you think about it in the terms of a movie, right? Man, I am done coughing. Think about it in the terms of a movie. If you go see a trailer, or Jake Storielli talks about how people talked about Tropic Thunder being like the funniest movie they'd ever seen, and he went into it didn't find it as funny as everyone else did. So like sometimes creating those expectations can get a little funky. I think in this specific case, I don't love the bacon flavor. I do think it is actually better, because sometimes I think it's been actually like genuinely like repulsive. But I think meat is just a weird flavor to artificially flavor or artificialize. And I think specifically with bacon, there's something about it that like, I like a good slice of bacon, but it's not a flavor that I want a whole item based around. Cheese, yeah. Barbecue, yeah. Bacon, not so much. It needs something else. Bacon, cheddar, I don't know. Maybe not even that then, or whatever. But they're fine. I don't love them, but these are at a wonderful price point of $2. So if you can find them for the right deal, I'm sure that talking is not helping. So obviously I picked, when my throat's bothering me, I picked the 3 items. And obviously Mountain Dew is that's the cure. Okay. You know, they're at a great price point of $2. If you're interested in them and you don't like them, it's only $2. If you're interested in them and you do like them, hey, good find. All right. Smokey Cheddar. We'll try to burn through these a little bit quicker, just so I don't have to keep muting myself. I don't know that I'm getting like a ton of scent out of them, but okay. I don't know if I'm getting like the smoked cheddar or smoky cheddar out of it. You can see it's like a grill or pan or whatever it is, but I don't. They have a cheddar that I enjoy, and I don't know that this one is terribly different. But at the very least, it's still fine. I don't know if you like the cheddar cheese. Just go try that. I'm really surprised that I am so indifferent to that. All right, last but not least, Smokey Mesquite BBQ. Yeah, I was there. I was on the right path. Okay, let's get this one open. All right. I feel like these are very lightly scented. Okay, I'm getting the barbecue a little bit. Maybe I'm not putting my nose in it enough, which maybe is a bad thing for me to do. Get a little bit more of that barbecue. These are kind of weirdly flavored as well. I just don't feel like they're super consistent. Both of the cheddar ones that I tried seemed like they were very heavily flavored on top and then lightened up toward the backside. I don't know. That is a solid barbecue flavor. I really like these. These are easily the winner. It feels like a stronger and like thicker barbecue, like a stronger barbecue flavor than the regular barbecues, and the barbecue flavor does feel like it is like one of those, like, I don't know if this is like a quality barbecue, don't judge me. It feels like the regular barbecue is like a craft syrup, like very thin, kind of watery barbecue, whereas like this feels like it's a KC masterpiece, a little thicker, a little more flavor going on there. These are really, really solid. I like these a lot. That would absolutely, and I think it's pretty easy to see, that would easily be my pick to try. I think the cheddar's technically second best, but it's not. It's a weird thing for those bottom two, where the barbecue is what I wanted the cheddar to be. It is the base flavor, but with like a little bit of a twist, a little extra to it that helped elevate it from its base level that Pringles already has. Where the cheddar kind of misses on that, but the bacon is a flavor that they don't typically have, so it's a little bit of a toss-up. Just because I don't like the artificial bacon flavor doesn't mean that you won't like the artificial bacon flavor. And the artificial meat flavor that Pringles has had, again, is one that I haven't enjoyed pretty routinely, so it's not really that much of a surprise for me to go, like, it's better, but still not really what I'm looking for. So I think the barbecue is like a double thumbs, like, go for it, thumbs up. And then between the other two, just kind of pick and choose which one you're more interested in. Do you want the funky flavor of the barbecue or the bacon? Do you want just kind of something a little more basic with the cheddar? I think that's probably a good way to go for it. They are pretty even, as far as, I'd probably lean toward cheddar because I'm not the biggest bacon individual flavor fan. But I do, for this show, the bacon works because it is that funky flavor, and I like that they're kind of sticking with it, even if it wasn't, it clearly wasn't my favorite, but, oh, pardon me again. If you have tried them, let me know. Rank them down below for me if you would be so kind. If you have tried them. If you haven't and you want to, let me know let me know, I guess. If you have suggestions, where it is, what it is, where it is, what to find it, comment section down below. I am trying to speed through this outro so that I don't have to mute myself and cough again, and I'm just not doing it. Subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. New taste test every Wednesday and Saturday, so check back for that. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, bon appetit.